Yahoo! Oh, snaps. Hello. Hey. Oh man, happy Tuesday. Mudbound. Oh, first. Very impressive. Hello, hello. Oh man. I did not do enough work yesterday. So today is kind of a catch-up day. Even though the stream's going to be a little bit shorter. How's it going? It's going alright. It's going alright. A decent Tuesday. Just a lot to do. And kind of... I told Axel I was kind of stuck yesterday, but I don't know if that's the right word. Maybe it's more like I haven't organized my tasks enough to know what I'm doing next. So we'll see. But yeah, we'll get right into it since the stream's gonna be a little bit shorter. Brainoid, hey! I gotta... What's up? How's it going? Did you enter your game into Next Fest? Started yesterday, I think. You did? Next Fest hype? Awesome. Oh man, I hope you get all the wish lists. Very, very exciting stuff. Since I haven't played your game yet, maybe I'll play it tomorrow on stream. Today's a little bit shorter, but maybe tomorrow on stream I'll play it. That could be fun. What was I gonna do? Zoom. Okay, cool. Would be awesome? Yeah, it would be. So we'll do that tomorrow. I'll make a sticky note for myself to remember. For some reason, whenever I stream on Tuesdays, I'm like, it feels like I haven't streamed for like a month. I always forget how it feels. Hey, Zippy Zach. How's it going? I need all the playtime I can get on my demo. Does that count towards something? Does that count towards the Steam algorithm kind of pushing it more? I wonder. I guess I was planning... Oh, did Unity close? Must have closed it by accident. All right. So I was doing some of this stuff last week, and yesterday I think I was fixing a couple things, but I really need to get my maps done. I was also mapping out like a little bit more of the what the Hades progression could be and thinking about the story a little bit. But hey, accidental user. I wouldn't say no if you left the game open when your PC is idle. Yeah, so I think for Zeus we'll do like a charismatic but clumsy leader. That would be pretty funny. And then for Hades, I was thinking excuse me. He's like a little bit calmer. He has like OCD and is a little bit socially awkward. That could be funny. I want them to all have like various personalities. So we'll do that. And I was thinking, so Zeus's world had a little bit more of the Sokoban stuff, but for Hades, maybe we can do a little bit more stealth style. Just because the environment might be a little bit darker. And we can work with like shadows and all that fun stuff. Let me write down shadows here. I'm a little bit overwhelmed because we still have one more world to go after this, and I feel like I'm running out of ideas. Mars, hey! Hi! Oh, also, I'm gonna do a Foxglove Easter egg somewhere in one of these levels somewhere. Maybe like a funny style, like a statue or a figure that Doran collected from somewhere. A stone figure of Foxglove. That's pretty creative, letting the mythology influence the gameplay choices. Yeah, no. It's all very, very tied in. That's the exciting part for me. Like even here, you encounter Pandora's box. You can decide if you want to open it or not. Then you meet Hera with her peacock let loose, and you gotta try to catch her peacock. There's a Cyclops who kind of damages the path in the way. So I'm like really, really trying to tie everything together. But also, hi, Brooke. Welcome, welcome. Map idea, upside down world, and all the controls are reversed. Pretty good. I'll write it down. We'll see how we can tie that in. Reverse controls. It could be like something happened. Aoi Yui. 14. Hello, how are you? I'm good, I'm good. You got a lot of energy over there with the caps. Happy Tuesday, guys. Nice dance moves. We love it. Oh yeah, so we're gonna meet Thanatos in Hades' world. Okay, let me see what I'm gonna do today, because I don't have too much time. I'll probably wrap up around 5:30. Yes. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see how much I get done today. It's gonna be a crunch mode. I need that Tuesday energy on a Thursday, right? Satisfaction, hey! Yo, yo. Everybody's here. Welcome, guys. What are you guys up to? That's 5.5 hours. We need a double check on that math. Okay. I'm gonna try to fill out Hades' world for the most part. I was thinking I might work on the hint system today, just because it's probably not that hard, and I need to do it anyways. I should have done that. I forgot to put it in my list of things to do, like my roadmap or whatever. But it's probably something I should do sooner than later because it is mandatory. Also, I think I need to like hard code that part, not hard code, but actually manually write what the shortest route is, or the hint route, or like the final route is. So yeah, we might do that. I'll probably just have a dictionary of all the solutions. And then depending on how many moves they've made and they trigger a hint, show them what the next move should be. And then they can go out of hint mode. Anyways, we'll see. But I'll probably work on that today because I don't think it's too tricky to get in. Sounds good. My hair is extra curly today and I didn't even do anything to it. Okay, yeah, sounds good. So Thanatos. Personification of death. So I was gonna do like a quest to maybe recruit like a lost spirit. Sounds like my hair. Yeah. So natural curls coming in. Let's see. Oh, we were gonna put Sisyphus here. Oh, what the heck? He dragged the god home and locked him in a closet. What? Okay. It's so cool, like, learning. I'm kind of learning as I go since I'm not a huge Greek myth, like, buff. I should probably be learning more, but it's so interesting to just read about. Parents, Nyx. Okay. Sword. PST is the only real time zone. 21.5 hours. Just playing hide and seek in the kid version. Yeah, maybe. Maybe he's like... he's just waiting in the closet, waiting for someone to find him. He plays a prominent role in 2 myths. Okay. Okay, so... oh, who trapped him in a sack. Okay. The lore has changed. A sack is kind of funny, though. Should we find him in a sack? Okay, hold on. We do like a little bit of comedy. Today I learned Thanatos is from mythology and not just SNES Battle Clash. Oh, I want to see how he looks in there. Excuse me, got my coconut water today. Let me see. Is that him? I guess. This game is like 500 out of 10. Incredible game. Pretty dang cool. Very nice. So he's got this form, huh? Nice. Okay, lots and lots of stuff. Okay, I like the sack idea. I think it's kind of funny. Yeah. butterfly? Whoa. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Control the flow of souls, manipulate death forces, and possesses superhuman strength, durability, and speed. This is based on the game, though. Oh yeah, he's also in God of War, huh? That's just a Gundam kind of thing. The game is about 1v1 robot duels. Sweet. Okay, yeah. He did not ferry souls to the underworld. That was Charon's job, who I was gonna put in here too. But we'll see. We'll see where he comes in. Oof. Okay, but I guess it's more important for me to figure out what the gameplay is like. So stealth on a grid game. Okay, one minute, I'll be back. Okay. I mean, I did introduce like a hiding mechanic earlier. Maybe we can bring that back, but in a different form. Too stuck in a sack. Spelled that wrong. What are you guys up to today? How goes the day? Because of this. And we can reference Sisyphus. Sisyphus? I forget how to pronounce his name. But we can reference him when we introduce some boulders. This. I'm at work, not to be confused with doing work. I mean, as long as you're at your desk, looking at a screen, it probably counts. Hey, Skepples! Howdy, howdy. What's happening? Let's see. I'm kind of filling in the blanks for the next world that I'm working on. Not that I'm finished World 3 completely, but all the mechanics are kind of in. I'm trying to think of mechanics for Hades world, which is... to be honest, I'm not sure how I'm gonna do the... Well, I have to talk to Laura about what our visuals are gonna be like, but I don't really know what I'm expecting the visuals to look here. Because Medusa's world is more of a cave-like area, and Hades might be more lava type thing? I wonder. Oh, you have to pay the ferryman to get there? Yeah, That's why I'm wondering where to put him. Could be at the end when he takes you to the next world, or something else. I got him jotted down though, as you can see. But we're thinking of a quest for Thanatos. Maybe we can save him first, and then he tells us. There's a missing spirit that he needs to find. Hello, Cryptic Codex. The ferryman will always be getting bribed for a ride. Yeah. Maybe we'll make him at the end then, to get to the final world, which is Poseidon's Sea. It kind of makes sense to take a ferry then, right? From Hades world to the sea. What is the difference between payment and a bribe? Good question. Okay. And then we have the warning, which is, if you guys remember, I was kind of mapping out the story to be like a hero's journey. Not as intense. But, so the warning has to come in this world, is what I was planning. You pay the ferryman if you're dead, you bribe the ferryman if you're a living being. That's true, otherwise he won't take you, right? His exception is he only takes the dead. So in Hitman Go, I guess we can take a little bit more reference there since it kind of has a little bit more stealth. They did disguise. How would we even do disguises? And also we're missing, we haven't done a range attack yet, which I don't know if it belongs. Thank you, Cryptic. Range attack, and what's the other one that I hadn't got to? Chasing enemy? We can do an automatic teleport. So kind of one that works against you a little bit. So shadows, fire. Okay, Thanatos is stuck. Treat stealth as an active time system rather than a turn-based one until stealth is broken. Time system? Active time system. Players move in chunks, perhaps one turn at a time. A frame is a fluid dynamic process. Yeah, we kind of do that already. When stealth fails, transition to standard initiative-based combat. A lot of our stuff is already kind of stealth-based. So I think we'll do range, some kind of attack, but keep it wholesome. We'll do the teleport, and maybe with the fire we can do... In Lara Croft, the fire kind of backed off enemies. So maybe we'll do something like that. Wonder what we can do with shadows. Don't really have any ideas right now. I think it could be interesting. And just like light and dark. Probably do something with that. Not sure if this could fit in, but there's a song called Don't Pay the Ferryman. In the song it says, don't pay until you reach the other side. Perhaps he can ask you for money early and drop you off somewhere terrible. If you do. Ooh. Yeah, that I guess it depends if we're gonna put him at the end. Oh, actually, no. That might work really, really well. Because in World 5, I was supposed to add a part where you meet Aphrodite and, like, the Greek version of sirens aren't really mermaids, but you know, the traditional sirens, and they were supposed to tell you, like, kind of trick you into thinking that, like, your dad was kind of there. So maybe he can drop you off there, and then it leads into Poseidon's Sea after that. That could be kind of cool. They're kind of tricking you with like your heart's greatest desires. That's what I was aiming for. But I have to make it a little bit lighter because it's supposed to be family friendly. But that's an interesting idea. Sounds cool. Yeah, no, that could work because I wanted to put that kind of portion in anyways, and that's actually a good is it a leeway into it? Your heart's greatest G-rated desires. Exactly. not exactly what all those sailors and pirates went under for. Alright. So, regarding shadows, I don't know, I feel like we can do something really, really interesting in Hades' world. Just spice it up. But the brain is kind of going along with what we've already made thus far. I know I don't want to introduce any vertical movement, but maybe I should. It's not that hard. I mean, visually it might be a little bit hard, but do I want to? In a sense, it's basically climbing. Totally the songs. Definitely. Okay, so I think we'll find Thanatos stuck in a sack. Maybe like... Okay, we'll think of something funny. But I guess his quest to you... maybe he needs to get Hades' one last soul. So Thanatos' job is to take the souls to the underworld, but the fairy is the one that actually takes it over? It's basically the Grim Reaper, though. That makes sense. Okay. So maybe he needs to get this one thing done for Hades, but he can't... Or maybe it, like, escaped or something? Chitori, hey hey. Perhaps they're actually souls. A bunch of fish. Should they? Should they be? Hey, Oathr King! Welcome, welcome. Sorry, I had a dentist appointment. I have a note and everything. No worries. Really, it's all good. I also started kind of late. Maybe moving things around cast shadows in different places, allowing you to traverse a path safely, or move an object that requires not being exposed to light. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about the casting of the shadows. Like, if I have more vertical space... Could also be... Also in here... Oh man, okay, let's get a little... Damn, he looks so cool in Hades. Whoa. That's so awesome. He looks more epic here though. Oh, maybe if you get fire, it can last a couple turns. And maybe some parts of the path are not visible. Oh no, a written letter. How's your dentist appointment, Oathr King? How many teeth did you get pulled out? What can be an attack? Also, I don't really know what enemies I can put here. Only 3? Oh, we do have an image of Cerberus, so we can put it in. This is also the first version of Hades, but I feel like... I mean, the concept art. But... I feel like we gotta make him a little... he needs a little bit more personality. According to the description. But still. He looks interesting. Then we have Doggo. Way too cute. So Cerberus will be the boss area. How's stuff with you? What are you working on? Stuff with me is okay. I didn't get too much done yesterday, which is kind of a bummer. A little bit of thinking. But I did open Unity, just stuff wasn't really getting done one of those days. But now I'm just trying to fill out World 4 so that we have an idea of what the next area is. Next area kind of looks like, because I'm getting a little overwhelmed that I still have 2 worlds left because I feel like I'm running out of ideas for gameplay. So I was getting a little, what do you call it, stun locked or whatever. Like, oh, like, am I gonna have enough mechanics? Keep things fun. I have to think of a family-friendly way of doing this. Oh, I think this dude was in Little Misfortune. Am I wrong? Oh yeah. I mean, you can make it cute and still creepy. We'll probably make him a little bit of a mysterious figure. I like this long beard idea. Just make him look more like a sailor type thing. I think I would like that a little bit better. I have yet to play this game still, Little Misfortune. I think I didn't play it myself, I just watched some Let's Plays on YouTube, and it was very entertaining though. But it's more point and click, so I don't know if it's for everybody. But I like their studio, Kill Monday Games. She's very, very creative. The creative director there. Such a neat idea. So yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, so we'll brainstorm some of Hades' ideas. And actually, let me just fill in. Do you think it's bad if I do mermaids for the Greek myth version of sirens? Because apparently they look like this, and I am not feeling the half-bird idea. And I want it to tie into the sea. Right? Ah, someone's gonna call me out though. I know it. Hey, Michael! It's like the birds from Wizard of Oz. Oh yeah. So what do? I mean, this looks a little bit more pleasant. Or like this. Minus the nudity. I don't like them as fish though, half fish. What do? For whoever's gonna call you out. I thought those ladybirds were harpies. That's what it said somewhere here, I think. But also, hey Beth. A bird maid. Yeah. I mean, they only have wings, so... Because I want them to be part of Poseidon's world, technically. Hello, delusional. Hello, I come to almost cuss hypothetical haters. Yeah, ahead of time. This is for the future haters. Get out of here. Cough cough, Greek myth is already... Sure that. Welcome, welcome. Orestes IO? Hopefully I said that right. I think if you're consistent, either way, it probably wouldn't stick out. Like you're 100% factual, or you take some liberties. It would just be weird if you're 99% factual. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've really been... Also, like, it's a cartoony type of game, so I don't think the hardcore Greek myth people are gonna tear it apart, hopefully, compared to, like, maybe some other genre. So yeah, okay. And who's the octopus guy? I keep forgetting. Oop, that's not right. Greek myth. What's his name? Kraken. Yeah. Why'd I forget that? Maybe it's a good thing if they tear it apart. At least they're playing and talking about it. True. No such thing as bad publicity. Exactly. So yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. I'll make that one change just so it matches the rest of it. I won't put this guy in. Okay, I might just like have him in the background, but not really part of the gameplay. We'll see. So it's gonna be like Aphrodite. Hey, Medusa T! Hello, hello. Actually, Greek mythology was very violent. Therefore, I'm angry at this game. Yeah, no. For real. Oh, man. It's gonna be interesting to... I'll see what people's takes are on how I went about it. Should be funny. Should be funny and fun, because I'm really trying to inject all the good stuff in there, so yeah, we'll see. Are you gonna call him Octopus Guy? Hey, poop maker. Maybe I should. That could be funny. I think EA followed that philosophy and it didn't work out as good for them. Bay Mars, is there a Zeus world too? Yeah, it's world 3. It's the one we kind of just came from before. So this is Zeus's world. A lot of weather related gameplay mechanics like the lightning bolt, some cloud stuff, tornado type thing, as well as some stuff that doesn't really relate to it as much. And then we did Pandora's Box encounter, and you meet Hera, who is technically Zeus's wife and sister. We won't mention all those details. But she's kind of separate from Zeus, so it doesn't matter. And there's a little quest that she gets you to do. And then there's a Cyclops who's technically the boss of this world. And then we'll end it on kind of meeting Zeus, but you don't really face Zeus off. You're kind of just asking him, like, what do I do? Where do I go next? Type thing. Sorry, gotta reply to my friend. Okay. Alrighty. You can read up on some lore in your local library. I think as long as people say this is real, people don't care about liberties you take. Yeah. That might be too family friendly. Have defeated Zeus. I actually do have a Zeus prefixed account. Oh, snaps. What was your other one? Something brew, right? Oh man, what was it? That's funny though. So Zeus is... Zeus... Coffee with Zeus. Oh yeah, Poseidon's brew. Your deepest, darkest desires. Kind of like that. Red hair. Red hair don't care. Then Deepest Darkest bumps up the rating. Yeah. Hermes latte. Oh my gosh. Oh, I was close. Zeus's espresso. Sirens. This is the bird version? Oh my gosh, it's just too creepy to me compared to the fish one. Maybe it just hasn't been normalized enough, you know? At least we've seen enough Little Mermaid and stuff. You know what I'm remembering? Do you guys remember this scene? This is gonna be Sophia. They even have the same haircut. Oh, we can do the reverse controls here. That could be cool. I don't know, go weirder. Find the biblically accurate angels. Oh gosh. No, no, no. That's way too creepy. It's gotta be a cool map too, though. And like a lot more things that feel out of your control. And since we are looking for her dad, maybe there's gonna be an illusion of her dad here. So that sounds pretty good to me. Hopefully I can think of a good map. Right. Glanced at the screen and almost thought one of those was Shira? Who's that? I was looking through a bunch of stuff, so I'm not even sure what I was referencing. All right, so we'll do that. We might not need a quest, maybe more of an encounter thing. Poseidon. Cousin to He-Man. Oh, or twin sister. I see. Earthquakes, floods, drought. So a lot of stuff will have to do with the water. Creating the horse. Horse seems so random for Poseidon. Maybe because I just relate everything to the sea. Eddie! Hello. Thank you for the follow. Looking extra short today for some reason. Can you guys think of any myths that are related to like the sea? Maybe I should just search that up. I've seen like 5 streamers in real life from a Hearthstone convention, and all the short ones were 7 feet, and the tall ones like 4 feet. Oh my gosh. I guess it's unexpected. What is it? A whale? Ugh. Some of these are just like not salvageable in cube form. I'm sorry. It was a mine shock. What's the hunt? Looking for some type of event that's related to the sea. Syrians. Blah, mermaids. Do you have when Poseidon was cast to rule the sea? Or when he took someone to the sea? Not really. I'm kind of looking for ones that are not specifically related to Poseidon, but take place in the sea. It's just supposed to kind of happen somewhere in between here before we really meet Poseidon. Hey, where's my Meet Poseidon card? Meet Poseidon. And unlike the other ones, we're kind of facing him off directly. That's what I'm thinking. Or maybe a team up. Face him directly. Ah, no. Johnny Depp. Make face him off directly. Sounds like you got sirens. Yeah. Although we were kind of debating the true form of sirens. They're not really mermaids, but rather half bird. But I might just keep them half mermaid. Deep eddies. Deep eddies. Too funny. Unless it's actually related to something. Was it? It's a well? Oh, okay. Oh, an eddy. River gods. No. Tartarus. Whirlpool? That was on my list of mechanics that I'll probably do. Okay, I'm so close to getting all the blanks filled out, which will make my life a lot easier. So a whirlpool. That'll probably just suck in from another space towards it. Or it'll do something. We'll see. Bird fight. Just like above water, the birds, an underwater fight. An underwater fight. Yeah, actually, I haven't really thought about the visuals here either. Like, do I want it? It's probably not going to be underwater. It's probably going to be surface level, but water surrounding Sophia and her path. So I'll have to think about how I'm going to do this world. Because it doesn't really make sense to do it underwater unless she's swimming, but it's also hard to get it across visually. Underwater, but inside a cave. Sandbar. I'll have to concept this with Laura for sure. We didn't really get this far. We do have a Zeus. We do have a Poseidon. Concept though. Look at him. He's a shorty. Just a concept art though. Yes, king. Exactly. Short but intimidating. He's not bad either, per se, but he's got some beef with Sophia's dad. That's why. That's why. This game doesn't have truly evil people, contradictory to the real Greek myths. It's more like a lot of misunderstandings and all that ish. Oh yeah. And oh yeah, this is kind of the concept we had for his world, but you know, everything's open to changes. This is very early stages when we were concepting things. But it is cool. I do like it. He's just lounging. It's like a spa for him. Hey, what happened to the other one? All right. Okay, okay. Also, I keep forgetting about this subplot, but Sophia's supposed to have a fear of water, which makes this her hardest, her toughest battle yet. Whirlpool mechanic. Okay. What should the dad be locked up in? Also should be something related to the water. Maybe like a giant bubble or something. Oh no, no worries, Medusa T. You're giving a lot of good ideas. It's helping me kind of just bounce things off. Sidon sea bubble. Clam jail cell? I was thinking of something like that too. Could be funny. Giant bubble. Eh. Clam jail. I mean... I feel like we need to reference like SpongeBob stuff at this point. Ha ha ha. That's so funny. Oh man, cracks me up. Clam trap is solid? Yeah. At least one salute to SpongeBob. All the inspiration for water-based stuff. Alright. Man, I really need to like increase tension because this is basically the last part, you know, of the game. So it has to be a huge build-up. Which is why I put the overcome fear of water here as well. Like you find your dad, you overcome your fear of water. And it feels like you saved him, and then Poseidon will probably show up. Classic. Everything's so good. I thought it was SpongeBob that did the clam jail. I just can't find any pics of it though. Yeah, I wonder. It seems like it would come from SpongeBob, but maybe not. What if the dad is slowly sinking in quicksand? Did you say probably? Did I? About what? I don't remember half the stuff I say, so ignore me if I made no sense. Okay. So we'll do one more myth-based encounter. Something to build up tension a little bit more. Then find father locked up. The clam jail. Ah, cartoon. Yeah. No signs of clam jail. Oh, what is this? That's kind of funny though. What is this from? Somebody tell me. G.I. Joe. Oh, someone will save someone. Oh ho ho. Okay. I'll just put this in, but it's obviously too much of a dark version. But Laura will work her magic to make it wholesome. I really don't have any. I should give her some references for the dad too. Man, adventurer, inventor. Oh my gosh. What kind of vibe are we going for here? Maybe something like this. He can't be that old because she's like 9 or 10. I don't know what vibe would be. Cartoon Dad, something from Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, old people can have young kids. Yeah, Crash Bandit. Keep in mind, Sophia is Greek. I'm not getting a sense of... He kind of lets curiosity get the best of him. What kind of character is like that? I had it. The bald guy? Where was it? This guy? Don't tell me this guy. On the right second? Down? Oh. Him? I don't see anyone who clicks. Above the dinosaur and the kid with the blonde hair. This guy? I could see it. I could see it. Oh, what's that? What's that show? The Wild Thornberries? Was it? Wild Thornberries. Trying to think. This whole family was a little bit wacko. is what I need. You can't make him a dork. Honestly, almost shouted that out and was like, nah. I mean, it's like, he's smart, he's adventurous, but he also got stuck in this trap, so like, you're a little bit clumsy too. Nigel? Yes, Nigel. And we'll give him a monkey too. You're selling me on it? I mean, just the personality. Like, I need that personality in whoever Sophia's dad is. Unless you guys have better ideas. That's so funny. I mean, the mom character kind of is similar too, right? We'll see. We'll see. Actually... the big ears. Oh, it's cracking me up. Can we watch the intro to that show? We should. Hold up. Oh, she's the main character, I forgot.
There is Donnie. We found him. And Darwin? He found us. Oh yeah, about our house. It moves. Because we travel all over the world. You see, my dad hosts his nature show. And my mom shoots it. Okay, so we're not that average.
Oh god.
Between you and me, something amazing happened. And now I can talk to animals. It's really cool. But totally secret. And you know what? Life's never been the same.
I forgot about that. We didn't get a sense of the dad. The wild... Nigel. That's crazy she could talk to animals. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't remember that either, but I guess that was the main point of the whole show.
Move your hand, Nigel. What a woman. I'll do this with my hands. And they're not mermaids, they're dugongs. Eliza, we heard... Lord Nelson's trousers, it's a yeti. No creature threatens a thornberry.
This is the vibe I need.
Dad, don't!
Eliza, get behind me.
I guess he was comedic relief.
That was smashing. There he is. Oh, sorry. Are you filming?
Not anymore. It moved.
The rock moved? Astonishing.
I'm so tired, I'm crying with laughter. He's definitely the comedic relief, I guess. Even this guy, forgot his name.
We'll be gone until after the eclipse. Will you be all right with Donnie?
Royal Quest, hey, when did this become a watch party?
This will be the
It's research.
That's the spirit, Poodles.
Dad, have you completely lost your ability to recognize sarcasm?
I'm not sure I ever had it, Deborah. Now, stay close to camp. If you're lucky, you might see a hyena roving.
I don't know how much personality will show of the dad, but like he'll have his moments probably.
Very well, we'll wait right here.
I forgot how crazy he is. Sophia frees her dad finally. He stumbles into another trap right away. He's got aura.
That king of beasts, the lion, known to local tribesmen as
No! Okay, lots of funny moments. That is so funny. We're gonna channel some of that. 100%. It's low-key matches. Okay. Anyways, he won't look like that, but I'm just, you know, trying to get the vibe. So either it's like we find the dad, we kind of save him, some kind of cutscene of her. I don't know how to do this yet, but I really need the Sophia growth in there too. And then finally, maybe the dad gets captured again, and then we have to beat Poseidon to kind of go back home with our father. Must do that more often. Yeah, anytime for research. He will emotionally look like that. Exactly. Exactly. Just emotionally. New skin. Hey, Auntie. What's up? Okay, almost done. Almost done. Filling out the blanks, I mean. I need more gameplay stuff, though, for Poseidon's. Jellyfish is what I said. And then something with the trident. Trident. Originally in the Game Jam version, I kind of just did spikes. Like the trident just pokes out. But I'm sure we can think of something cooler. Captured twice, you're on your own. Yeah. No, it's supposed to be like, oh, you finally find your father, and it seems like the game is gonna wrap up, but it doesn't. So build tension, or whatever it is, whatever the story writers call it. Learning stuff. What are you working on today? I'm just filling in like the blanks of the rest of the story. I kind of had it in my head, but I never really filled in everything that I wanted here. So I'm doing that, and then I'll work on the hint system, but I only have like an hour left, so. We shall see. Taking a page from Square Enix with the false ending. I mean, it was like, I think it was in the hero's journey too, where it's like, it seems like you're gonna get there. But it was not really it. I think a lot of movies do that too. A lot of adventure stories. So why not stick to the formula that kind of works, but also make it unique. I'm not gonna make it obvious that it's a false ending. We just need one myth encounter here. We also didn't decide what you'll get from Doran the Merchant in Hades World. I didn't really have any ideas for that. But it's supposed to be something that helps you with the gameplay. And then you'll meet him here again. As you can see, Milano really makes it easier to visualize the entire story. Like, this is helping me a lot. Either we'll meet another friend-like character in Hades World or Poseidon's World. We kind of had one in Medusa's World, but he stayed behind. Felix. Over here. So we'll do another friendly encounter here as well, just so we have enough people that kind of support as well. It would be nice if it ties into the gameplay a little bit more too. Okay. So one more myth related to the sea. We didn't get that one. Great tool for storyboarding? Yeah. Or just like mood boarding. A lot of people do it for anything that requires kind of just the visualization. What? Kraken. Ugh. Sea serpents. I mean, we already had serpents. Oh my gosh. The Harbingers of Doom. So earthquake is a thing in in Poseidon's world. And horses. I didn't put anything for horses yet. Poseidon's brew. Oh, no. Stop. We're setting up a shop. I mean, technically every time you meet Doran, if you guys remember him, he's technically a stall, like a shop. But you don't really buy stuff. He kind of just tells you he's been collecting stuff and he's got something cool for you. Oh, come on, man. So the trident, definitely. We'll do jellyfish. Let me just check my Discord if I wrote any other ideas for him. Poseidon, sirens, tridents, jellyfish, flood parts of the level, and put Aphrodite in this world. Guess that's all I wrote down for that one. Yeah, so the dad was probably looking for like Atlantis or something. It's kind of cliche. Ooh. Hmm. Cliche doesn't mean bad, yeah. And it's not a huge part of the story anyways. So Athena and Poseidon were rivals. Oop. Which I guess kind of makes sense. Hunglish Bents, hey! What game are you making? I'm making a Greek myth game called Sophia's Path. I guess I haven't really been in Unity too much today. Sophia's Path. It's a turn-based puzzle game. So you have to get from point A to point B, and it's a whole adventure. So you start in the village, but then you get into the actual Greek myth worlds, like Medusa's world, Zeus's world, Hades, and Poseidon. So today I've just been planning out some stuff. I have to do a UI overhaul because I don't like most of the UI stuff that I've done like this. But yeah, we're working with a really talented artist, so I don't take credit for the art. Sounds nice, thank you. Looks nice, thank you. Appreciate that. But yeah, there's gonna be a lot of different unique puzzles. Hector, hey, thank you for the follow. What part of the game do you take credit for? I'm doing all the programming on it and the game design and like the narrative writing. So all those chunks. Which is what I've been kind of planning out on this lovely, lovely... Oh, look at it, guys. It's kind of satisfying at this point with all the blanks filled in. Yeah, it's getting there. To be honest, if you really wanted to gamble on obscure marketing, just make it all the lore infuriatingly wrong. That's what I was gonna say. Like, someone said bad publicity is still good. That could be interesting. It's like rage bait or whatever. Zeus, the god of the sea. Looks dope. Thanks. I really love the characters. Really, I also do programming and game design. I guess these fields somehow attract each other. Yeah, no. I like programming, and game design is fun for me because you get to get creative. And then I like doing the narrative, and well, the narrative kind of plays into the game design, is what I think. That's why I'm really tying in my gameplay mechanics into the story, into the narrative. So I think it goes hand in hand, depending on what type of game you're making. So I think that's why they kind of, as you said, attract each other. That's actually great marketing later. It doesn't even have to be in the game. Yeah, put that on Reddit and we'll see how that goes. Medusa tea. Luff Loot. Hey! Welcome. Narrative isn't really part of the process for me. Yeah, no. Yeah, like I said, depends on the type of game. For mine, very puzzle heavy, and the narrative is quite important too. Although I will give skipping options for people who don't really like that stuff. But I'm saying like the gameplay kind of locks in with the narrative for me. So even if you don't like cutscenes and stuff, it's like, oh, this puzzle, I gotta, like this specific puzzle includes these characters that are part of Greek myth. And it has to do with like what they were in charge of, the thread of fate, that type of thing. You know? Anyways, I'm just giving examples from what I've been working on. Don't mind these. So this is like the thread of fate. This is a really old, this is really temporary art on here, but it should look like the three ladies instead. Greek mythology game, I'm in. Oh, happy to hear that. How long have you been working as a game dev? A long time. I guess I learned Unity way back in 2016, maybe? Yeah, so it's been a long time. But I quit my job as a software engineer last year to see how it would go making my own game. So yeah, attempting to make the best thing I can possibly make. And I know it's also practice because it's my first game. My first commercial full-length game. So it's been fun. It's been fun and interesting. That's a brave jump. Hope it's going well. So far, all right. Only missing my paycheck. You never know until you try. Exactly. I just need to make sure I release something that's like something good that I'm proud of. That's my main goal. And with that comes like a lot of testing of the game to make sure it's objectively a decent product to put out there. So we'll see. We'll see. The results are great thus far. Thank you, Rook. So you're doing this as a personal project? I guess so. It's personal, but it's also serious. But I've been having a lot of fun. Speaking of, I should do stuff. No worries. Thank you for a lot of the brainstorming ideas, Medusa T. Very handy. Hey, Taffy. How's it going? He was talking to me? Exactly. Okay, just a couple more things to fill in the blanks. I definitely need a lot more mechanics to think about. It's fine, we're getting there. I feel a lot less overwhelmed now that some of the stuff is kind of in, or like figured out. You know, when you get clarity, it's like a lot. Maybe it's a control thing, but when you have clarity, it feels like you've got things under control. Hey girl, hey Em. How's it going? Poseidon looks nice. Yeah, our little concept art. Just lounging. Enjoy that feeling. It never lasts for long. No, I know. It's been like a roller coaster to me. It's like, oh, I finally know what I'm doing, but hold up. Am I stuck? Like, is this good? Blah, 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 blah. And repeat. So yeah, definitely enjoy the moments that it feels like you're on the right track. What did you work on as a software engineer? What type of software did you make? Even calling myself a software engineer feels like a stretch because I was doing a lot of web-based stuff. So I was working at an investment and pension firm. So I was making a lot of internal tools using JavaScript, React, and C#, like ASP, like .NET Core, and a lot of SQL stuff. I was kind of just full stack. So a web developer, C# on web, like JavaScript for the front end, and then C# for the back end. We're running it on .NET Core. So all the back end stuff was C#. And like a lot of SQL stuff because all the data basically gets saved that way. Did you see the pun in the title? Oh yeah, I changed the title this time, right? Can't even remember. Yeah. Oop, sorry. Johnny, imagine a round-based top-down game based on TTRP reduced to fighting and exploring. What programming language would you suggest for that? Johnny on YouTube. You kind of just have to play around with a couple engines and see what you like. Or if you're building it from scratch, try out some stuff. I've engineered back end and front end. What you're talking about, all of it, you're more than okayed for engineer. Yeah, I just call myself an engineer because that's basically what I studied in university. So I technically got that title on paper. It's just like weird when I compare myself to other engineers, like mechanical engineers and civil engineers. Like, oh, I build software. It's not as, maybe, I don't know, it depends. Just read the title too. They don't mind? Yeah, hopefully. Alright. Back to business. That Brennan guy that watched the game show with us thinks that software engineering isn't in IT, it's engineering. One of the most cringe things I've ever seen. Thinks that software engineering isn't in IT. Wait, so you think it's in IT or you think it's in engineering? In my opinion, IT is kind of different from software. It's in IT. I mean, it is information technology, so that is true. But I think when I'm thinking about job positions in IT, or what they consider IT, it's a lot of like fixing networking issues. I don't know. Like making sure everything in... I don't know, maybe I'm thinking like... Yeah, like kind of making sure everything's maintained well rather than building out software, I think. I don't know. Can you fix my printer? Yeah. No, like my company, very small. Sorry, my previous company, very small. So engineering team was basically IT team as well. But we had to kind of learn on the job. Like if the server's down, we gotta figure out what's going on. If the internet's down, figure it out. Someone comes to me and they're like, oh, my monitor's not working. It's like, oh, did you plug it in? That kind of stuff. So I did do both. But I do think they're like fairly different tasks to take care of. IT fixes problems, software engineers create problems. Yeah. So I think there is a difference, but definitely overlap as well. So being both must suck then, just end up in self-hatred. No, personally, I wasn't a huge fan of doing the IT tasks. Just probably because I was unfamiliar with some stuff. So we did always have like a backlog for IT items, and then we spread it out amongst ourselves. But those were the tasks that I kind of dreaded. At least AI thinks I'm right. Unity scripting, well, I'm just doing C#, so it was pretty easy to kind of get the hang of it. Although I wouldn't say there's a lot of practices that I had to yeah, it wasn't that hard to adjust to Unity's scripting. I mean, it's C#, yes, but Unity does a lot of things differently. Yeah, well, like I said, I learned Unity for the first time in 2016, so that was before I even started working. So I kind of learned C# through Unity for the first time. So that made it a little bit easier, just because I was super interested in game design and making games. I adjusted pretty quickly to Unity and how things are done. I think my previous game engine was Game Maker Studio, but it was a lot of drag and drop at that time because I was not really a programmer, or I was in the early stages of learning programming at that time. So Unity was pretty good for me. Obviously, there's a learning curve for anyone who learns it for the first time. Coroutines are a prime example of that, yeah. You kind of just learn and pick up things on the way, right? Software sculptors should be the new title. Software architects. Yeah. At the end, it's all physics, isn't it? True that. I make your problems sound good? Exactly, F oui oui. Do you speak French? Un peu. Je parle le français. What country are you from? Oh, yeah, there we go. We got a prompt for it because it's very common. Okay. That command is getting some use, I guess. I mean, Bluepin kind of ran it without anyone even asking, so it's a little bit skewed. Okay, should we do our hint system? I feel like we should, and that gives me about 30 minutes to work on it. I think we did enough narrative stuff for today. Just more gameplay mechanics. Yes. And that I need to think of. And we need a solid ending. So that's really important. Other than that, mostly good. The only bad thing I can think of Canada is that it's beside the US. Oh, snaps. It's getting a little roasty in there. Give me one moment. Okay. Woohoo! Oh boy. I'm going to a cool event today. Solve some puzzles. Seriously, is my life just about puzzles at this point? Okay, we'll do a hint system real quick. So we'll do a little more stealth, shadow stuff. Okay, I gotta do a little thinky. So, let's start at 1. I'm thinking for the hint system, I'll manually write what the answer is. So it'll be like up, right, down, left. And maybe I could just use the letters, and then the letters correlate to whatever hint is going to be on the screen, depending on where you're at. So let's say they messed up. If they went on a wacky path, they're probably I'm gonna have to force them to start again, I think. A couple things to think about. So anyways, right, down, right, up, right, which is the answer. So every should we do like an array of char array solution? Use the symbol of the Greek god of helping to guide the players. Oh yeah, what was their name again? Because I did see it somewhere. Helios? Compassion and mercy. I don't think that was the one I saw though. Was it? I was gonna use Hello, Jahir. Or wisdom if that isn't already one. Oh, we got wisdom. We got Athena. It's actually Sophia has like a necklace. It's an owl, and inside is a compass. So I was gonna use that as kind of the hint system. Visually, I don't know how this is gonna look, but I might stick to that then. G8. What the? Does it just randomize? So we'll do right. I think I called it top and bottom. So bottom, right, top, right. R, B, R, T, R. That seems about right, but actually I don't want to do this here. I should pull it from somewhere else so I don't mess with it. Yeah, we can just map it. I have a whole game information. Map. Sorry, dictionary. Which, I don't know if that's the best way. So we'll just put the solutions here according to the index. In the form of a char. Array. Click. Dictionary. Int char array. To do that. Solutions. Okay. Char. Oh, you don't plan on using localization? I have to. I gotta do that soon. So a lot of the stuff will be replaced. I just haven't really considered how I'm gonna do it yet. But a lot of my dialogue system and English stuff is kind of in this file right now. So I'm gonna move it out soon. Because I would like to do localization. I just haven't done it in Unity before. I was considering that L2 package. What am I doing wrong here? Collection, expressions. A Unity localization package from the package manager. Oh yeah, the built-in one is decent? If that's true, then I guess I don't need to spend 50 bucks on a new one. I feel like I heard mixed things, but then the L2 one on the Unity store is also rated like 4-star. So I don't know. Also, I don't have that much dialogue. Like, it's not a huge dialogue heavy game. It basically gives you a sheet with keys and languages. Oh, yeah. Well, that kind of works for me, I think. I was gonna change everything to keys. It's really good? Okay. Yeah, it's on my roadmap. I was supposed to kind of look into localization this past week, but I'm kind of trying to really crunch all the gameplay stuff lately. What am I doing wrong here? Char array, no? Char array. maybe it's a no-go. Duelist. Char. I think you have to write new char. Oh. Oh, curly brackets. Come on, man. Oh, there we go. Correcto. Right, down, right. Excuse me. Up. Let's see if this is even the right way to do it. Empty square brackets after char and surround data with curlies. Yeah. Thank you, guys. I think if they want to go into hint mode... Okay, I gotta reference Hitman Go real quick. Because I'm probably going to use the hint system here. I don't know... Actually, I don't remember how Lara Croft Go did it. We can do a quick check. So if you go into hint mode... Wait, is that hint mode? Okay, so it forces you to restart. Don't love it. Gordazzo! Is that Mario Kart? Is it? Maybe. It's the latest Mario Kart. Yeah, so it kind of tells you the next move one at a time, which is kind of what I was going for with that char array. It's basically like go left, go right, go left, go right, and I'll force them to restart, but let's check Lara Croft Go real quick. Mario Kart is the original Hitman. Alright, please don't have a complicated hint system. In terms of world building, vibe, all that stuff, Lara Croft definitely did a better job. Also, it's the same company that made both the Go games, so I have the Hitman Go skin on Lara right now. Kind of funny. Okay, use hint. So, force restart. I guess they took the easy way. 1, 2. So they give you 2 hints ahead. What? That is... Where'd the hints go? Oh my gosh, that takes forever. Okay, obviously mine is gonna be a little bit quicker. Cool, okay. Well, it does make them restart, so that makes it easier for me. If you did web development, I guess you love the UI toolkit. Oh, I haven't used the UI toolkit. Also, I don't really like web development, even though I did it for a long time. In fact, sometimes I question if I even really like programming. It's fun to solve problems and stuff, but I do quite enjoy the game design aspect. But obviously I don't have too much to show for that skill yet. Okay, so hint system. You didn't like web dev at all? Any DevOps? Any fun frameworks? I mean, I did enjoy it. I like the design aspect of things. Like, I did kind of enjoy the front end part. Maybe I just got traumatized. We mostly did React. And I know I had to work with a little bit of Angular, so I know what I don't like. Angular. What do you think? I'm thinking maybe just like a box, or maybe our compass or something here. Well, I'm gonna make it look ugly real quick. Actually, I did have this from ChatGPT, so no, forget it. We'll just do a circle. Something like that, maybe? The compass. And it'll tell you what direction to go. Everything's angled, isometric, so it's a little bit trickier. I've been using Cursor about the full stack, like boot ups, especially now. Wow, like cool if you had AI fixing. Yeah, I hear a lot of good stuff about Cursor. Hunglish Bents, thank you for the follow. I'll go for today, be back next time. Sounds good. I stream every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Else Dragon! Hey! Thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody. How's it going? How's the stream? How's it going today? Going good. Doing well. We did a lot of game design stuff today on our little board. Finally kind of filled in the blanks for how the story ends off, or the game ends off. So that was exciting. Now I'm just, before I wrap up in like 30 minutes, I'll have to hopefully finish my hint system, which would be nice. Getting started on that. Stream was great, slow start, and then I got a ton done. Nice. That's awesome. Oh. Thanks, Rook, for the gift sub. That's nice of you. Hey, Oathr! Cursor is really a game changer? I know. I think you mentioned it before as well. Some other people. That's exciting stuff. Perhaps I need to dabble in some web dev again and try it out. Game design stream. Yes, exactly. There aren't enough game design theory crafting streams. Bummed I missed it. Oh. No, it's very exciting, and it's kind of nice to get outsider ideas too, because usually I'm in my own head about ideas and stuff. Thanks, Rook. Appreciate that. 2 thumbs up. Um 30 minutes is not wrapping up, no offense. I know, but time flies by, okay? It's weird, one time I looked at Manisha's offline chat and Em was there talking to herself. I'm worried about her. Uh-oh. I thought I had already subbed. Oh, well, I appreciate it. The game design part is always over too soon, and then it's a lifetime of grind to make the game happen. Right? For me, it's been a little bit complicated because it feels like I got the story down, but it's only for a portion of it, and then I build out that portion, and then I'm like, okay, well, how does it progress after that? So then I build out the next part. It's really hard to think about the entire storyline and the entire gameplay progression. So it's been handy kind of breaking it down into parts. The worlds definitely help, but then you also got to keep in mind the overall story progression. But it's been cool. And I think all the worlds are kind of playable on their own too, which is nice. What kind of stuff were you working on, Else Dragon? Today on stream? How many consecutive chat messages is one person allowed to make? If you... Wait, hold on. No, I've done that. Move on, do not fixate. If you put something out, move on and come back after the next release. If it's good, you can pay people. If it's not, keep trying. Truth. Yeah, joking. Medusa T just got too passionate for a second. Zippy Zach was listening earlier, but couldn't type. In my opinion, you 100% should need a paid asset for localization in Unity. Okay. I've used the official free localization package. I'm confident you can figure it out, but if you have any questions on where to start, feel free to ping me on Discord. Okay, cool. I mean, I guess it makes sense for me to at least try what's built in the engine before I jump into something else. I guess I was just wondering for ease. Yeah, would it be handier to grab it from somewhere else. It's not normally what we do at our stream, but I work on a huge TTRPG project. Ooh! I worked on some maps and stuff today for what needed to be closer to test ready. Sick! Very cool. I got as passionate as it matters. All these messages float away. I don't see how an asset could be easier. Yeah, it's true. I don't know. A lot of people use like different assets for dialogue system and other things, so I kind of figured it might follow the same type of thing, but I forgot to really consider that it was already part of the Unity engine, so it must be decently good. Gotta eat something. Sounds good. Guess you'll be gone before I get back, so I'll lurk for the ride. Sounds good, Else Dragon. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate that. Enjoy your lunch or dinner. Or breakfast. But probably one of the other two. Alright, hint system. So we'll do a little get function. Solution. Oh, snaps. Oh boy. Hey, Conrad. Great. Hello. Wow, big raid. Hey guys. Welcome, welcome. How was the stream? Hey everybody. How's your stream, Conrad? Cool, we got the shout out. What's up? We're doing a little bit of programming, working on a little hint system. Doing bombastic, fantastic. What about you? Hey, teacher Eduardo. Yeah, doing good, doing good. Getting stuff done. Stream was good, got a lot of good things done for my game. Epic. What kind of game are you working on? Please do tell. I'll give you guys a little bit of a follow too. And Pulse Dragon thinks he's not a good artist. Oh, people who claim they're not good at things are usually good. Thank you, Teacher Eduardo, for the follow. Probably the best way. Can I drop my Steam page? Yeah, of course. Drop it like it's hot. I swear I followed you before. You've definitely been here, but perhaps. Ooh, oh snaps. Indie surreal abstract psychedelic. Ooh, people are gonna eat that up. Excuse me. Whoa. This looks cool. Cut off your jib? Wow, I'm intrigued. Got some French in there? Very cool stuff. Oh, let me see your itch. Maybe some more screenshots and stuff. Oh, cool. Yeah, I guess you got a little bit of a demo. Prototype. Oh, I will definitely play this on my own time, but because I'll have to log off on, I'll have to end the stream in about 20 minutes. This looks really, really cool. Wow, nice UI. Yeah, for you guys, do check it out. Drink Caterade, hey! Thank you for the follow. I do all development live on Twitch. Sweet! Oh, yeah. No, I feel like this is just what the indie lovers like. That's so cool. And it's nice that you have a demo available too. Ah, thank you for the gift sub. I appreciate that. Let me give this a wish list real quick. Boom, boom. Go do that, you guys. Need to raid and run though. I will check out your stream next time. No worries. All good, all good. Yeah, I know how it is after ending a long stream. Enjoy the rest of the day though. And I appreciate the raid. Very, very cool. Bye-bye. Yep. Catch you next time. And hopefully I can catch one of your streams too. Okay. So we'll just see if this works. Solution? Oh, darn. Hmm? Well, let's see if it works. Ooh, is M on vacation? I want to hear about it. Nope. We're gonna have to print. Debug. So far so good, though the weather sucked today. Oh, where are you, M? If you don't mind sharing. Where in the world is M? Unless you're just at home, taking a break type of vacation. Rook needs a vacation? Yeah. Don't we all? Although I had a pretty good one last month. Mamma mia. Had a couple last month, but it's June now. Right. Actually, yeah, it's been over a month for me now. There we go. RBRUR. So I just kind of need to think UI wise. Pain. Oh man, we got so many people today, but I have to end the stream early. Oh, I usually stream for like 4 or 5 hours. But I must wrap up early today, sadly. Okay, so for hint system, our level achievements are on the side here. I gotta make them look nicer though. I was thinking maybe the compass thing could just be here. And then maybe it tells you the hint. Path. Do you have a crossword convention to get to? More or less, yes. More or less. Path 1. I don't even remember what it was called. Village or something. I need to improve this UI. Don't like it. And then I guess we'll do hints here. And we don't need to restart the entire level. Actually, yeah, we should. Oh, you get a steak. Very nice. Should the hint just be here or on the path? I wonder. This is kind of nice too. But I feel like it's less work to just tell them which way is next. And it works with our compass. If I can tie in the compass somewhere else too, that would be good. Todd the Coder, hey! Welcome. Okay. This is your owl pendant. Or up here. Could work. Maybe it'll show up a little bit here, and then if you click it, it'll ask you if you want to do a hint. Hint. Yeah, that works. Keeps it simple and doesn't really intrude. Bruegel, I mean. I know how to pronounce it. Have you thought about how you're gonna add giant man-eating maggots to the game? Good question, good question. The answer is no. I haven't thought about it yet. Have you thought about trying to integrate subtle hints in the gameplay as opposed to an explicit system? Grim Joey. I didn't really think about it. I don't know how complicated I want to make it either. So, I don't know. What kind of thing were you thinking about? Maybe if they're taking like too long? Taking too long? Yeah. We could. I feel like it's good to have like an explicit system, but maybe if they're taking too long, I can do a little shake on the compass, like hint. Otherwise, I don't know. It is a puzzle game, and in the end, I don't want to make them frustrated. That's kind of the issue. I didn't tell you guys I was playing Baba Is You, the puzzle game, and I did get stuck in some places. And I'm like, oh, like, it kind of makes me want to stop playing, but that at the same time, I'm curious to know what the puzzles are like. But they don't have a hint system, I don't think. I can't remember, but it didn't seem like it did. So I feel like I could have used a hint system. Defending versus frustration, you could open up alternative paths. Yeah, unfortunately, it's a little bit of a scope creep. But my hint is going to be complicated as well because my hint system. Because I also want you to get all the achievements, but I think all the achievements, like usually there's going to be 2 or 3, they should be done in the same run. And if I ever do minimum steps, it's also going to make sure that you get the other achievements too in the minimum steps possible. So like in Hitman Go, I didn't like it because you have to play the puzzle multiple times to get, sometimes, to get multiple achievements. Which I think people in the reviews were not a fan of, because they're like, why should I be playing the puzzle multiple times just so I can 100% that level, right? Doesn't make sense. There's definitely a fine line between fun and frustration. Indeed. Fun, frustration, and making it too easy. Like, I've done 3 playtests by now, and I think the conclusion I've come to is that it's doing all right so far. But I used one mechanic quite a bit. So that one I'm probably gonna have to end a little bit earlier, because I think people were getting frustrated by how to combat that. I don't know what I'm talking about, but it was weird for me because when I played, as soon as I couldn't figure something out, I was like, I'm the dumbest person who has ever lived. You have too much fate in me, Oathr King, that's why. I should probably check up on that eventually. Yeah, no, so it has to be like a good balance of making them feel accomplished when they get it right, because it's like, oh yeah, heck yeah, I figured that out by myself without any hints. But then at the same time, if they're feeling stuck, it's important to make it fair. The puzzle should be fair, because if it's not, that's when the frustration comes in, I think. It's like, how the heck would I have been able to figure that out? Thanks, Blushsoft, for the follow. So yeah. I think in Blueprints, you have to do some achievements on separate saves even. And there's a function to import achievements from other saves. Holy moly. I agree with your approach that it's nice to be able to do them in one go, but feel free to make some of them difficult. Yeah. Exactly. So there's gonna be ones like, do this in the least amount of moves, or collect the relic. Those are pretty easy. The least amount of moves is the harder one. Stuff like maybe not kill, but don't kill any of Medusa's snakes, right? Like, spare them. What else? There's a lot of different ones like that. This looks awesome. Oh, thank you. Oh, you got pinned. That was nice of you to say it. Yeah, thank you so much, Blushsoft. Yes, for anyone new here, we got a lot of people. Please do wishlist it if this game seems like it might be to your interest. If you like Greek mythology, if you like puzzles, if you like adventure and a good story about growth and misunderstood characters, then that would be lovely. Trust me, I'll take you on an adventure. I'll take you on a roller coaster. You get to meet Medusa, you get to meet Zeus, and a lot of other gods and other fun characters along the way too. Style is very nice, very aesthetically pleasing. Thank you. Don't have Steam, but when I get it, I will. Sounds good. Sounds good. I would like to do a mobile port eventually. And, you know, the dream is to get it to consoles, but we'll see about that. Is this all 2D or 3D? It's all 2D. So isometric. 2D isometric. So no 3D. Yeah. Trust me, I'll take you on an adventure. No, that's my favorite part about making games. It's like, let me give these people a fun and memorable experience. That's my greatest motivation when it comes to making games, I think. I see. I've been looking into how to make 3D look very 2D. Oh, I kind of experimented with that before, and it was fun to like give my 3D models like an outline and like solid textures or hand-drawn textures. Oh, if you're interested in... I shouldn't be promoting my other games just yet, but this was a game that I was working on before. I had to kind of pause it. But this is kind of like the 2D vibe in 3D, because we did a lot of hand-drawn textures, right? I don't know if that's the kind of vibe you're going for, but this was like pure hand-drawn textures and very low poly models. Not very low poly, but not severely detailed. So we'll be back on this next year. If I can figure out the gameplay properly. Do you know the movie Song of the Sea? I do. I think I do. With the little girl, right? Oh yeah, I watched this. I'm thinking like that film in 3D, but it looks like the film still. Very cool. Barzanoki, thanks for the follow. Yeah, this is really, really cute. Oh, so wholesome. My heart. I should give this a rewatch too, actually. Yeah, I would love to see this in like a 3D. You can probably... Are you into... I assume you do game dev? That's what you're asking, right? Because this is kind of the isometric... Like, this could pass for an isometric style, too. You could always do, like, billboarding, if you're familiar with that. Maybe look into that. It's like putting 2D assets on a 3D plane. That could be cool. Yeah, awesome. All right, so yeah, did quite a lot of random stuff today, as you guys can see. But yeah, it's getting there. And I guess the hint system is technically working. I just need to attach it to the visuals, depending on how I want to do the visuals. But as you can see, I did grab it from here. And depending on the move count, actually I should probably do that. Depending on the move count, reference the array accordingly, right? Index it. Hey, that man Robin, welcome. Although I'm gonna wrap up in like 5 minutes. Sorry. But to everyone new here, I do stream on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So I'll see you tomorrow, if you wish. Yes, but I don't know. I'm just looking into maybe limiting the number of perspectives. Like you can move the character, but like restricted to every 60 degrees. That's cool. Yeah, with the billboarding, it's like the character might be 2D, but it'll always face the camera that you're using. So that could work. Your stuff looks so cool. Thank you. I was lurking. Oh, cool. Yeah, we got a bunch done today. Not as much as I probably wanted. I could have done a lot more programming stuff today. But, you know, planning and stuff counts too. I do wonder like how official studios do. They have a whole period of time for pre-production, right? So I guess they plan the entire game and then maybe iterate. I mean, they probably plan the entire game to its details, and then maybe they iterate as they go if they figure out that they can't pull things off. Who knows? Yeah. So we'll just have to learn, I mean, write the ending, because it needs to be a solid ending. Nothing sucks more than an ending that was anticlimactic and, you know, this is their last glance at the game, last impression of the game. So wrap it up nicely and make sure the gameplay kind of got to a point where I feel like I showed off all the different types of mechanics that I wanted to. And then we drop a DLC, right? Cool. Let's just see if we can get the move count real quick. Actually, we probably won't even be doing this here. Can you scroll out on your storyboard? I know, it's been satisfying for me too. It's getting nice and... Whoa. That's 5 worlds worth of stuff. And it's not even filled completely because I don't have all the levels done for Zeus's world, technically. So this is gonna go... Whoop. It's gonna get big. El Solemn, hey! Welcome. Yeah, so it's getting interesting. I just hope like every level is fun to play, you know? I wish I can crank out levels real quick, but it's a little bit trickier than I expected. One thing I regret is I should have done like a tile-based visuals. That's one thing that I kind of overlooked. We were gonna attempt it, but then we thought that the hand-drawn style would be a little bit more charming. But who knows? Maybe we can still pivot. I don't know. That's nice. I'm so tempted to start building my own leveling tooling. Honestly, I think it's worth the investment. Time investment. So, yeah. Tiles for productivity or another reason? Just yeah, level building and making it easier. Just ease. But maybe I'm delusional, right? Maybe I think that having all these things makes it easier, but perhaps the way I'm doing it is fine too. I'm not sure though. Actually, I might talk to Laura again. Maybe we can pivot a little bit. Because there's a couple issues I need to talk to her about. That would have been cool. I love tile-based games, but yeah, would require doing it at the outset. Visually predictable. Yeah. I think this is, if I'm pitching it to her again, because we only have a handful of levels done, I don't really want her to redo stuff. But if we were gonna do it, I would just make the path tile-based. And then everything else can be kind of done separately, you know? Like she can build out the backgrounds and stuff. But let me do the tiles myself? I don't know. We'll see. Might be salvageable for tile-based. Yeah, exactly. So everything else can look natural. I haven't like set up these trees and stuff properly, but like as you can see, like I can place them anywhere, but let me kind of control where the path goes and stuff. That would be good. But it is hard working like together in that way. Yeah, I'm really excited to see her take on the Medusa environment. Because whatever it is in my head, it's usually 10 times better when she makes it. Alright guys, unfortunately, I must head off. So many people here today though. I hope you can join me tomorrow. We will get a lot more done tomorrow. It'll be like a 4 or 5 hour stream. And I'll, you know, I'll have some more tasks kind of written down. But at least we did kind of set up the hint system. I'll probably go with this. And then just use the movement counter to figure out what direction they need to go next. And if they don't go the direction of the hint, then cancel the hint system and let them do their own thing. So it should be fine. You have the freedom to leverage non-tiles, so maybe try to do that whenever you can. Yeah. I would start building my stuff, but I'm still working on animations, got sidetracked. Yeah, I know the feeling. Always a good bet if it's better than what you imagined. I know. That's why Laura's a magician. I'm telling you. Like these stuff, I literally just did like, you know, my ugly sketches on paint. It's like, Laura, what can you do with this? And then she works some magic. But yeah, there's a lot of animation work I want to do too, you know? A lot of the charm comes from animation as well. So, we'll see. Specifically for Sophia. Like, I don't really care about the other characters as much, but Sophia needs to be like charming and endearing. She turned that into that. Yeah. Well, not exactly this, but something like that. But if you guys aren't familiar, my art direction for the game came from this one. It's quite similar. So she used a lot of this stuff as reference, but as you can see, she does like a really good job kind of keeping her own art style there as well. But that's the vibe we were going for. The walk dust particle, yeah, exactly. The walk, the if she gets caught in something, like the obstacle, a fun little animation for that. Like even the snakes, it doesn't need to be dangerous, right? It can just kind of like wrap around her or something. Or when she falls, there's like cracks in the path sometimes. We gotta improve these visuals a little bit. But if she falls down, and she'll be like, ah, you know? Just like fun, charming, endearing, wholesome vibes. I was watching the guy who made mouthwashing today. Oh yeah, you sent that game, right? He said that the game wasn't even fun and didn't make sense until they basically wired it all together, and it was like the last 10% of the work that turned the whole thing around. Honestly, I can kind of believe that, you know? Whenever I'm making like these gray boxed levels, I'm like, what the heck? Half the fun is supposed to come from the vibe, the art, the narrative, the world building as well. The puzzles are fine, they're fun, but like a huge portion of it is still missing. So I think once all the gameplay's in and like there's fun characters that you meet, like Felix here, and Medusa's a misunderstood character who can't control her gaze. It's like, oh, cool. And you meet the Fates, who don't look like this, but they'll look something like it. And so it's just like the fun encounters plus the puzzle that make up the game. You know what I mean? He's like, there wasn't even a vibe, and then polishing it added all of that. Yeah, that's why polishing and like player feedback, I think that's super, super important too. Like game feel, transitions in your game, those are all important too. It just like kind of stacks up, in my opinion. So this is not quite there, but at least gameplay is kind of there. Gameplay and like the narratives almost done in terms of dialogue and such. So I hopefully the vision is there. And then we can kind of go off of that. Sprinkle some magic dust towards the end. Yeah. That's a polish though. Make it sell. Pretty much. Alright guys. Unfortunately, I must log off. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Sounds good? Let's see. Who can we raid? Let's see. If you guys have suggestions, oops, please do tell me. This looks fun. Is it in English?
And it's costing me 12%.
Alright guys. Catch you later.
How many animators are there? 900,000 animators have there. Is that 2 per person?